One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Bear Truth is in the building. We're going down. Let me see something real quick. All right. What's happening with everybody? All right. I just showed that I just went live. Uh, I hope that it's jumping off on my Instagram too. Because I'm trying to, excuse me, I'm trying to step up the platforms. I got to make sure I'm looking in the camera, but I'm trying to step up the platforms and hopefully, you know, get some more viewers, man. Maybe we can monetize this thing. For real, for real. But I didn't get a chance to go live yesterday. It happened again. It never fails. Uh, we got called into work early, and when we get to work, we didn't have absolutely nothing to do. And so that's the crazy part about this job. It's just that they can pull this card and they can force you in for overtime. I ain't gonna keep talking about it because I'll get stressed out. I'll get mad, and I already know what I got to do. But meanwhile, what's going down? Um, man, I wish I would have had some guests. I got a lot of good feedback last week about um, what is he really saying. We was talking about a guy talking to you, but not saying what he really likes. Well, he might say he like you, but he not really saying what he mean or what his intentions are. And I'll revisit a few things. I got some pretty dope videos to do, but to keep it a buck, man, I'm just not learning how to work this equipment, right? So it's a few things that I be doing, and that's crazy. It's because I'll turn that down. Let me turn that down. But it's a few things that I just learned on how to do with this to show videos in a different way. I was running them the wrong way. I was running them through video clips, and so that's why I was having a hard time downloading and getting stuff. And so now I figured out what kind of restream package I got. I got some pretty dope stuff on there. I think I stepped it up a little bit the last time I renewed my subscription, and so it's a few little different things that I could do. First, turn up for Christ and burn up for loud. For real, for real. Um, So man, I'm finna add some stuff. I'm finna do some real live stuff, right? I am number one. Bear Truth presents Local Love. If you got any like local videos and you want me to show them on the podcast, send them to me. You dig what I'm saying? Inbox me on my Facebook page, Sugar Bear Truth, and let me know, man. Let me check it out and then let me pump it. You dig what I'm saying on here? I would definitely like to get the ball head nuts up and rolling. So then that way we can kind of critique videos from like local talent. So you got to be able to say, whether or not you dig a person giving you critique. Cause I am hip hop. I mean, I've been in this shit since the breakdancing days. Me and Lizzie, shout out to my big cousin Lizzie. Uh, we used to breakdance, kill it in ACP Arsenal Courts. Uh, Back when the Elks was a motorcycle club, I was winning contests. You know what I mean? Back in like '83. You dig what I'm saying? Some of y'all weren't even born yet. I was breakdancing and popping. And so then when it came to the rapping, I was already into graffiti. You see, I DJ. You see, I make beats. I am hip hop. And so, if you can't take constructive criticism, then you probably shouldn't be in the field. You shouldn't be in the game because one thing I've been learning about this music, man, is that the industry is so crowded that everybody is starting to sound the same. And so anytime somebody holler at me or if they rap for me or if we feel like we finna work, we finna do anything, I gotta know how can you separate yourself from everybody else? How is it that somebody's gonna look at your name, hear your music, and they're gonna be like, okay, I know him soon as I hear him. It's like you know Drake when you hear him. You dig what I'm saying? And then with like a lot of artists rapping, like all this auto tune and shit that's going on, I'm gonna tell you some people that just stand out and ain't nothing you can do about it. Future stand out. I'm gonna tell you, Post Malone, he stand out. You dig what I'm saying? When you hear certain people, or like Young Thug, when you hear his stuff, or you hear like a little Wayne or something like that, you know exactly who that is. And so it's like they a step above the crowd. I'm gonna tell you somebody else who dope. Uh, with that, Rod Wave. When Rod Wave came with his little style like that, it's like Rod Wave, and you know what I mean. And it's dope when they play that song and the whole club know the words to that. You dig what I'm saying? Like Migos ad libs. you know Meek Mill's voice. So I said all of that to say this. It's like if you finna jump out in this game and you got thousands to millions of rappers, everybody trying to get their stuff heard, everybody wants you to bump their stuff, go to the club and jam, they want to rock, they got hot beats, you might get a hot chorus, but how do you stand out from everybody else? So today, I gave a little props to my bro. This is my brother from another mother, my man Mix, Silk, Chris, Tara, ex-girlfriend. That's my baby. But they mom and they dad love me. You know what I mean? They mom and they dad call me son. I can go over there and eat. I can go over if I didn't have nowhere to go, they'll open up their doors for me. So this is an extended family. And so when I seen his new video, I had to show him some love. You know what I mean? Because since single digits, you know what I mean? I've been knowing him and his sister, them growing up, just out in the days. And me and Silk, that's my little bro. Me and him, we done acted a fool out here in these streets. But I am definitely supportive of what they do. So I just hit June G in his box and let him know, send me over some videos. And I mean, I'm sending this invitation out to anybody that's in the Quad Cities, man. This is the bare truth. I rock with y'all. I got love for y'all. So when I see y'all here doing y'all thing, believe me, I don't hate. I'm in the business of trying to, promote, encourage and uplift people. If I can't do that, man, then I ain't living. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what God put in me. So that's what we doing. Turn up for Christ or better for love. Because in the music game, it's just like that. You got so many people, or they rap, they sing, or my cousins sing and they rapping. So they hating on everybody. They don't want to see nobody else shine but them. But I tell you, the more love that you show, the more love you'll receive back. So I'm always sowing seeds of love because I'm on my way. I'm finna come. And I got some nice stuff. And I ain't just tooting my own horn. This is what I do. I do the podcast, I do the public speaking, I cut hair. But music is my life. This is what I live for. This shit makes me breathe. You know what I mean? And so I know God gave me the talent to do it. And so you'll hear some, I mean, I hate that it done took damn near like 2 years just for me to really put the whole project together, man. But I'm not technology savvy, so shit, it is what it is. So check this out. Let's do this. I think I already got him on deck. So I'm gonna show mixed video. I want y'all to check it out and then tap in, man. You know what I mean? Give us some feedback on it because I think it's dope. I like what they doing. I like Paper Paul, my man. He's always a part of something. Paper man, what's up, man? Holla at me, man. We need to link up. But yeah, check out this video, man. I think it's dope. Real quick.
They serve us. Look at the models that serve us. We vary. Walk through the door, they don't search us. VIP bottles, they serve us. Look at the models that serve us. We very important. Hey.
Walk through the door, they don't search us. VIP bottles, they serve us. Look at the models that serve us. We very important. Skyline with all of my niggas. First class with all of my niggas. You should meet all of my niggas. They very important. VIP, VIP. We very important. VIP, VIP. Very important. VIP. VIP, very important. VIP, VIP, very important. I admit, bitch, I think I'm the shit. Fuck that shit, bitch, I think I'm the GOAT. Went through some winters without a coat. Swam in the river without a boat. Hung myself daily without a rope. Hustle my ass off without a plug. Never swept nothing under the rug. You see the pain in my daily mud. This hustle don't stop if I'm sick as fuck. Get your your ass up and go get them bucks. Rolling the dice and I press my luck. These niggas is tough, but they really studs. They say that they real, but they really fuck. We VIP status, we walk in the building, they point us to sections that's fit for us. Money get through if we having fun. You can't relate if you short on funds, like we can't relate about money issues. Try to come play me, you get your issue. Your mama in church, she gon' need some tissue. Nobody solid gon' ever miss you. I owe no apologies, I'm official. Fuck the economy, blow the whistle. Mickey make back cause you know I missed you. Walk through the door, they don't search us. VIP bottles, they serve us. Look at the models that serve us. We very important. Skyline with all of my niggas. First class with all of my niggas. You should meet all of my niggas. They very important. VIP, VIP. We very important. VIP, VIP. Very important. VIP, VIP. Very important. VIP, VIP. Very important.
Yeah, man. Mix did his thing with that one, man. I can't even front. And you know what I mean, for people that like knowing, bro, smooth like that though, like in real life. You dig what I'm saying? He got that swag and he got that aura about him where he like really like smooth like that in life. So I personally like his wordplay. You dig what I'm saying? Because I know him. You dig what I'm saying? And so uh it's one thing just to see somebody, do their thing, like, what I mean, video, make music or something like that. But when you up close and personal, like we used to live down the block from each other. So fam and them see me when I was getting money. I seen them in one of their biggest heights of getting money. We done got money together. And you know what I mean? He ain't lying. You dig what I'm saying? So, I remember when we used to be in the district and we come in there and it wasn't nothing but like a little champagne. I forget what we used to drink though, but I used to go in there and buy me, him, and we a bottle of champagne, and it used to be dope. But that's been my dude from way back. Like I said, man, that's my extended family, man. I got so much love for them. You know what I mean? That is ridiculous. And so I just wanted to salute my dude, Mix Gator. Hey, boy, keep doing your thing, man. And it's just a testament to it don't matter how old you are. If you talented, you talented. You dig what I'm saying? And so just to see them cats in there doing their thing, everybody dressed up. I actually that was his birthday night. And I caught him out there at the Shine Box. I went out there to buy him a drink for his birthday and got a chance to catch the ass in. I wish I would have got dressed up and been in the video, but it's coming. We coming, and I just got to keep supporting them, y'all. So, hey, listen, check my man out. Go back and rewatch the podcast. Check the video out. I just had to show some love, you know what I mean, to my guy, man. That's my people for real, for real. And if anybody from the Quad Cities got some music, if you got something that you want to display, hey man, on the bare truth, it goes down. We're gonna pop off, man. I'm finna take this thing and try to just take it to a new level. You know what I mean? And so it was a blessing that he sent me the video, gave me the green light. I'm waiting on some stuff from June G, Doc G, my big bro. I know Doc, man, you so political out there in the streets, bro. I love everything you be doing. I seen the video with the police, him telling the police, like, listen, y'all don't know me. Y'all better ask about me. I sue y'all. And Doc G, send me some stuff, send me some heat. Paper Paul, send me some stuff. Anybody that's out there, man, and you got some stuff and you want to put it on the podcast, man, send it. Uh Tara, you already know. She said, "Appreciate you for sharing. Much love." Oh, got to. I mean, it's a no brainer. That's a no brainer. You dig what I'm saying? I'm waiting for Silk to do something too. Get on out here, little bro. You see what Big Bro doing, and hopefully the love is reciprocated when I drop. I got this one little jam that I'm finna do, and man, I be forgetting so much. I like my short term memory so crazy. The name of the song, I tell you about it when I get it recorded and get the video cut. But other than that, what is he really saying? This is part two. Do he really like you? When he says, "I really like you," you dig what I'm saying? We're gonna check out another video. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna talk about this because Next week we're gonna flip the script and we're gonna talk about it from a female's perspective. You know what I mean? What is her motives when she out here and she dating a dude? What is she looking for? Remember what I told you. A dude is gonna date a lady from three places in his life. He either gonna date her from a place of pain or a place of pleasure or purpose. Now, pain, maybe he just trying to put a band-aid over something that's hurting him. He had a death in the family, he going through a divorce, maybe somebody broke his heart, you know what I mean? Something is going on. So you might just be that one that can come and fix what he got going on. And so he like that. He like your conversation. He might be broke. He might just came home from the joint. You dig what I'm saying? And he hurting. You dig what I'm saying? So he'll jump in your inbox and tell you everything he wants you to hear so he can get you to get him some clothes and some shoes and some stuff. I know you're probably thinking like, damn, Bear, don't expose my game. Don't expose me. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm just keeping it 100, man. This is the bare truth. I got to keep it real with y'all. Some cats is like that. And then y'all get all in y'all head. Y'all get all bubbly and gooey feeling. He just came home. He looked good. He been working out, muscles and everything popping. He telling you what you want to hear, but he finna run your bank account up. Telling you right now, he finna run your bank account up, and you about the third wheel that he telling the same thing too. I was in a joint and used to listen to it. That's the reason why when I was in a joint, I didn't talk to nobody. I worked on me. You know what I mean? I ain't listen, ain't nobody coming up here and visit me. We ain't finna go through this, sitting on the phone line and writing letters and poems and acting like when I come home, I'm finna be married to you and all of that and be married in the joint. To each his own. I'm not knocking nobody that did that, but that wasn't my thing. My family was looking out for me, so I figured like shit, my money was right, my books was right. Plus I'm a hustler. So I never heard it while I was in the joint. So I just worked on me. I just made sure that I did. Yeah, I would love to be on the podcast about this subject. For sure, for sure. You could do the women's side too, because I really wanted a woman to come on here so we can have like some feedback. Um, Let me see something though, Tar. Well, I mean, I can send you the link if you just want to pull up. But listen, just please, whatever you post, know that I can post what you say out publicly so people can see it. But another place is a date you from a place of pleasure. You know what I mean? Maybe you thick. You dig what I'm saying? Maybe you got some good. you I don't know. You know what I mean? It maybe you just, maybe you got some good face. You dig? I ain't listen, I'm not trying to be, belligerent or vulgar, but I'm keeping it a buck. You dig what I'm saying? And so sometimes know your worth. But is that what he hollering at you for? You know what I mean? Because you take care of him in the bedroom, you do some special things. He like the way you turn out, or he like because you thick, or because he can just slide on you on a late night and just what I mean, come through, release, and then it's out of there. Because that's all you require. Some guys date women from a place of purpose, and I think when you get older, that's what it is. At least it is for like me. I don't really want you around, or I don't really want to try to do nothing with you if I can't see if we can grow together. I need to know, can you compliment me financially? Can we sit down and come up with like business plans? Can you help me with my thing? Can I help you with your thing? Because if I can't cover you or help you, then I ain't playing my position. You know what I mean? I take it very seriously what God created me for and the qualities that He put in a man, because I'm trying to sharpen them like every day. And that's one thing. And I ain't just sitting up here feeding you this, because this is the one thing I think about. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, "Well done, good and faithful servant." You know what I mean? And so it was these dudes. They doing all of these different things. They living out their calling for God. And so at the end of the day, when you flip on the other side, I'm a Christian. I don't know what you are. We ain't finna get into that. But listen, when I get on the other side and I see His face, I want to be able to say, listen, I did what you told me to do. You dig what I'm saying? Even Jesus told God in like John 17, He says, Father, I completed the mission that you gave me. He says, now glorify me with the glory that I had in your presence before the earth existed. So He's saying, listen, you sent me down here for a mission. I was supposed to live this purpose, this sinless life, sacrifice myself on the cross for their behalf, for their fuck ups. And now I've done it. I did everything that you told me to do. I came down here and I did it. And that's the same thing that's going to happen with us. I feel from a Christian perspective. When we die on this earth, when I get in front of His face, I want to be able to say, hey, you know what I mean? I love my wife. Like I took care of my family. Like I love my kids. Like I fed into my kids' spirit. Like I told them about you. I don't want to get up there and be like, I was just down here blazing. You did what I'm saying? What you do down there while you was on earth? I turned up. I was lit. Listen, I ain't come to church, but I was lit. You know what I mean? Turn up for Christ or burn up for life. You dig what I'm saying? You're gonna get up there in the Lord's face and you're gonna have to give an account for your life and what you've been doing with yourself. You dig what I'm saying? What's up, SPZ? How that job thing go, man? I be looking out praying, when I see you do the little thing. Man, you stay on your grind, man. I'm so proud of you, my dude. God bless you, man. But it's for real, for real. I don't want to get up there and not have accomplished what he given me to accomplish. Not only did he give me a task to accomplish, but he gave me the talent. Oh, he said, I got it. He got the job. Are you driving city buses for the quad? Are you about to be the city bus driver? You make a nigga come get on the bus with you. Come chop it up. You dig what I'm saying? That's love because they pay bread. But listen to what I'm saying to you, man, because it's very serious. I don't want to get too far off the subject. Let's get back to what is he really saying when he says, I really like you, because I'm gonna show you this video. But when a man dates you from a place of purpose, he has to know who God has created him to be and the qualities that God has put into a man. You got dudes running up on you, you dig what I'm saying, and they playing. You know what I mean? And right now, when you're young, you can get a chance to play. But when you get older in life, when it all boils down to, you're going to want to have that ride or die person that you with, and y'all trying to, you know what I mean, complete life. And the mission is to glorify God, is to, you know what I mean, make sure that you're doing what he told you to do. Hey, Mix, it ain't nothing, man. It's all love. It's all love. But and you know what? And while I'm on that subject, I'll shout out you and Tiff. You dig what I'm saying? Been together for like so long, you know what I mean? And just to see y'all out there and see how y'all handle business moves, whether it's from cars or motorcycle, anything, just to see y'all doing, that's your ride or die. And that's my sister, you know what I mean? Through sisters and stuff like that. But I gotta say, shout out to you and Tiff, man, on y'all love, because it looks like black excellence, you know what I mean? And so you always been a family man. You always been a father to your kids. You dig what I'm saying? And you and her together, y'all always tag team shit. And so if I can give you any example of a man dating a woman from purpose, look at Mix and Tiff. Okay, that's a good example. All right. So now we got that. What is he really saying when he says, I really like you? This dude is gonna snap on this video. So check him out. He's dope. I've been checking him out. He's been teaching me some stuff. You know what I'm thinking about? I might just go get my relationship counseling, degree. You know what I mean? I might just jump into that, you know what I mean, and throw that up under my belt. You dig? I love to read, man. So I don't know. We finna figure this out. But just check him out, man. He's super dope in what he said. And so let's hold on. What just happened? All right, there it is. Let me see some. Maybe I need to take these glasses off. I'm being too cool. Let me take my glasses off real quick. Check my man out and just check out this video and just listen to what he say.
Always need to do that investigation. It don't matter how much you like them. Kitty and I were talking backstage, man, and like be getting people fucked up.
Nah, for real.
Like done got folks pregnant. Like done got folks burnt. Cause whether you should be in a relationship with somebody and whether you like them, two completely different things. I don't purchase every pair of shoes I like. I didn't get every car because I liked it. I didn't move into the place I live in just because I liked it. Like is basic as fuck. I like cheeseburgers, nigga. That don't mean I should be eating at Mickey D's. Because don't that technically qualify as some shit that I like, but ain't it bad for me? And that's what a lot of folks be doing, is like you just like some shit enough and you get close to it. And you get close to it and you get close to it and you've done no homework over whether that person is trustworthy, whether they communicate well, you just like them. The vibe's good. Y'all stop using protection. Shouldn't be fucking in the first place, but y'all done stop using protection because you like each other. You feel me? Bruh, I don't care if that shit unpopular to say, y'all too goddamn old to be letting like govern how you move with other adults.
Oh.
Like is some shit we used to write notes about in middle and high school. Do you like me, yes or no? We grown now. I have to pay taxes. Like I pay taxes at the end of the year. I don't give a fuck if you like me. What do you have going on? What do you actually add to my life? I have some beautiful shit going on. I'm walking in my blessings. Can you add to that? Can you handle that? Us liking each other is cool. Like, that's great. That's a great start. But marriage, like, it's gonna be times y'all don't fucking like each other. What do you do then? Do you have the ability to compromise? Do you have the ability to work with your partner and move forward at times that y'all don't agree? You feel me? And that's what I mean, bro. Like is some basic, you can't do nothing with like. You can't sustain a relationship with it. You can't start a marriage with it. You can't raise kids with the shit. That's why some people come and ask these questions, because they operated off like, and when the like is gone, they have no idea what the fuck to do.
Ooh, clap it
And
up,
I'm
clap it
saying
up.
this from a sincere place, bruh. Stop letting like fuck y'all up like that.
Yeah. Uh, that was real. You know what I mean? It can't get no realer than that. Because if you think about it, uh, we throw the word like out there like so much, and it's real. A person can say, man, I dig you. Our vibe is good. Our energy is good. I like your energy. I like your vibe. But you'll start making some things go down, and you'll start having some stuff happen, and it's just based off of like, nephew, what's the word? That is big facts, man. You dig what I'm saying? And just think of some of the things that he said. You know what I mean? Sometimes a person might get caught up in a person looks. you know I usually ask a person sometimes, do you got a type? Because you need to know, like, are you looking for a certain person? You know what I mean? Have you ever there was a saying, I don't know what it was. Me and G Nice was doing a podcast, and somebody was saying something about 666. He has to be 6 feet tall. He has to be making six figures, and his penis has to be at least 6 inches or more. You dig what I'm saying? And so that's the dumbest shit I ever I ever heard in my life. But you dig what I'm saying? You get women that like it like that. They want to do with the dress. They want to do that's tall. You dig what I'm saying? And just because you like the way he's built, or you like his dreads, or you just like that he's in the gym and he's muscular, he might come with domestic violence. You know what I mean? And I'm not laughing. It's not simple like that. He might be a stalker. He might be jealous. He might be, a narcissist. You dig what I'm saying? But yet and still, you like his dreads. You like how tall he was. And so you'll put your like into an area, and like he said, it'll get you effed up. You know what I mean? Because now all of a sudden you done pick this dude up because that's how you like. And let's keep it real, ladies. This is the truth. Y'all remember that ladies was so adamant about hollering at a D boy. He got to be riding on rims. He's got to have jewelry. A lot of niggas was out here selling dope just on the strength that all the D boys was getting girls. You dig what I'm saying? And oh yeah. Okay, Jen. I say, Jen, why didn't you just tap in live? You could have we can enjoy the comments. Yeah, that whole thing is dope. And I'm gonna probably break it down. I got another clip from another one that I'm gonna show too. Somebody's just tapping in. We checking out messages from back and forth. But like I was saying, like back in the days, it was the D boy thing. You dig what I'm saying? Like in the 90s, you pull up to a club with like Rams. If you had some Dayton's on something, man, don't you know how many women you would got? Like I was telling y'all, like when I won the Star Quest in Indianapolis, there's a certain type of high about a person that performs on a stage. I don't know what it is about like celebrities, but girls like them. You know what I mean? They'll go have sex with this dude. And they don't know nothing about him. They don't care who he is, or you know what I mean, what he do. They don't know if he got herpes. They don't know if he got HIV. But just because he got a hit record and he came to town, oh, you like his music, you'll go sleep with him. You did what I'm saying? Make it make sense for me one time. But guess what? It's not gonna do. Um, you like a person, that don't mean that it's going to sustain their financial stability. You know what I mean? Because I don't really want to mess with nobody who got bad spending habits. You don't know how to spend, you don't know how to save, your credit effed up, you in a bunch of debt. I mean, how we gonna live? How we gonna get together? How we gonna make that one work? You know what I mean? Now we together because we like each other. Oh, she got man, she could cook like a mom, or she's thick and she bad. But guess what? Now y'all together and y'all, you know what I mean, 100,000 in debt. Her whole life is messed up. But oh, you like the way she look. You like the way that y'all look when y'all go out in public. You know what I mean? She look dope. Everybody like, damn, he bad shorty. Shorty bad as hell. Shorty crazy on the low low. Shorty ain't got a lick of sense, a common sense in the house. You dig what I'm saying? Out in the club, yeah, she got on some Prada, you know what I mean? This, or she got on, some Gucci belt, shoes, purse, or whatever. But in the house, she ain't got a lick of sense. She dirty. She don't clean up. She trifling. Her bathroom is nasty. You know what I mean? You got to figure this out while you run around here talking about you like people, because at the end of the day, you're gonna run into something on like ain't it ain't gonna build nothing. Like he said, like is not gonna get you nowhere. You know what I mean? And so it's got to be bigger than that. But it starts there. So let's not just down the whole thing. It starts there. You gotta like the way a person is vibing and the way a person is kicking it. But I'll say this: if it starts right there, you better make sure that your standards and your morals are in place. You dig what I'm saying? Like, don't give up all your love if you feel like this is what's gonna happen. Okay, Tracy says, get you a man, woman that will have your back instead of just turning your head. That's dope. We should post that. Okay. Tracy says, get you a man or a woman that will have your back instead of just turning heads. And that makes a lot of sense right there. Because if you out in public and she just dope, she thick, she got a nice butt, and she dressed fresh, you know what I mean? And you proud to be with her out in public because you know your shorty's bad, you know. What if she ain't got your back? You know what I mean? What if you got kids and she ain't supportive of your kids? You know what I mean? What if he is not supportive of your kids? Yeah, he like it when you cook. He slide through and eat when you cook, but he don't care for your kids. You know what I mean? Sometimes you'll get into a relationship like that, and now dude don't even care nothing about your kids, and here you putting this example of a man around yours, and just say, God forbid, if you got a son, you dig what I'm saying? And then, ladies, you got to be mindful of this too, because if you got a little lady that's in the house, so if this dude come around you and he just telling you like, yeah, baby, I really like you, you know what I mean, and you think he fresh, he dope, he tall, dark, whatever they called it. You know what I mean? Like when you got like a little type of something, you dig him, your girl's gassing you up because dang girl, he's cute, he fresh to the mug, he drive nice, he get money out here, but then he treats you like crap, and your daughter is watching that. So now what's gonna happen? She's gonna date men that you date, and you dated him just because you like him, because other people like him. You dated him because he got a lot of girls that like him, and you want to be the one that says, I got him. Oh, he be at my house. I done seen chicks do that. So I know it's real. You know what I mean? I know it's really real. And at the end of the day, uh, the guys that play that card, for real, for real, for real. They listen, when dudes is in the joint, they ain't got nothing but time on their hand. You know what I mean? To come up and scam and think of different things to say that's gonna win you over. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you better try to figure out, does his actions, you know, is compatible with his words? Is his words compatible with action? You know what I mean? Can he back up what he said he doing? Is he really out here trying to better himself or be the better person? You dig what I'm saying? Jennifer Blaze says it's called lust in the Bible. I don't know if it's gonna post this whole thing, but I'll just read it. It says it's called lust in the Bible. We've all been there and have to grow and become wise and have to have the discernment to know the difference. Not everyone is put in your life to last. Some are there for a season to learn lessons from. I agree with that. And so that's the reason why we do the podcast. So if somebody can drop a gem on you because you might be going through these little silly phases of lust, man, there's a scripture in the Bible that's so dope where it says that men go into the house and captivate silly women, that women are silly and gullible, and men play on them like that. I know a lot of guys that then did women like that and just come in for a place to lay up, play PlayStation, sell dope out of her house, or just eat up her food, have a place for him and his guys to come kick it at. And so, ladies, you gotta, yeah, you better grow up. You dig what I'm saying? Now, back in the days, you could say, okay, I went through my little phases. I did this and I did that. The only thing I hate about this generation right here is this, Jen. Some of the stuff that we made it through, they might not make it through. You dig what I'm saying? Because the drugs is crazier, the STDs is crazier, and it's just too much going on out here. And then not only that, but it's super weird and it's super creepy. You know what I mean? People is doing all kind of stuff out here now. So it's just like you ain't got no time to really be playing with people on like. Now don't get it twisted. We're not saying you can't like nobody because that's where it starts at. But I'm saying he says the very first thing he said at the video, he's like, you better do your homework. You dig what I'm saying? You better holler at them. That's the reason why I keep it an open book. If anybody want to know anything about me, I give it to you real out the gate, and then that way you can know whether or not you want to rock with me. You better figure it out now. You know what I mean? Because I really feel like dating a person from purpose is the best way for me to do it because I'm trying to do something. I ain't finna be sitting around here trying to lay up with multiple people and just, you know what I mean, that nasty shit going on and all of the filth that's going on in the life. I'm trying to get somewhere and sit it down. But at the end of the day, when you say like, man, you better try to figure that out. You better try to make sure, okay, we like each other today, but are we gonna like each other tomorrow? Like, what is your living habits like? You dig what I'm saying? You better try to figure out if they snore too loud. Can you go to sleep around them? And if they snoring, you know what I mean? Because I know when I'm tired, man, I probably go hard, but hopefully not like hard where nobody can't sleep. But like, man, I just one day from Thursday to Friday to Saturday. I stayed up all from Thursday night all the way until like Saturday night to like 10 o'clock, just working and cutting hair. And it ain't bad. It ain't good. I'm not bragging on that, but I'm talking about when you crash, you crash. So I'm just putting that out there. I'm gonna show y'all this other video. And this one right here makes sense because it's the same guy and he's talking, but he's gonna give you this little tip. And what he said was so dope. Let me see something. Check this one out, ladies, and tell me if you agree with this. Let me see.
You got to be careful of falling for the gesture of good relationship. A lot of times people fall for the performance, and especially for men because we the ones expected to perform, right? Two of the main areas we expected to perform is finance and the bedroom. So it's like it doesn't really matter what structure I bring into your life or what intentions I lay on the table, as long as I'm putting the bread up and laying it down. A lot of gets looked over because I'm performing, right? And those two things are consistent in friends with benefits. They work in you got to bring them to marriage. You have to bring them to boyfriend, girlfriend. So again, you gloss over a whole lot of because we kicking it. I'm paying for it, and afterwards, you getting pleased. You feel me? That man may have never actually brought any structure to your life. He just performed. And unfortunately, again, as Kitty said, when you don't necessarily take that time away to develop standards of your own, like outside of the performance, because I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the performance, but when it's empty, that's when it becomes gesture. It's just an imitation of a good man.
That was dope. Okay. So he just said performance. So how do you feel about that, ladies? I really wish I would have had a guest or something on here because a person can make you feel like he really like you, but then again, or you might think that you really dig this person based off of performance. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, you'll get caught up with a big chunk of your life based off a partial performance. Like he said, an imitation of a man. You dig what I'm saying? Maybe he's cool, like gentleman, far as like paying for stuff. Maybe he a D boy or something like that, or just got a good job. To tell you the truth, if you really out here on some D boy shit, your ass going to jail. You dig what I'm saying? The feds is watching you, homie. Don't come over here. You dig what I'm saying? With your foolishness, because you going to jail. Them feds out there, they ain't playing no more. Um, I'm praying, keep my son in prayer, man. The people just snatched him up, and yeah. So let's keep the subject moving because that one right there hurts. But listen. So what is it like if a dude really makes you feel like he likes you, but you basing it off your his performance? Like he might take you out to eat, he might do some little cool stuff, he might call you like cool little names, he might get you in the bedroom and make you feel like you're on top of the world. But like he said, it brings no structure to your life. You see what I'm saying? And when we're talking about like structure, um, is he a narcissist? Okay, so just because he pay for this or he does this and he good in the bedroom, because yeah, you done really found you a tall, dark skinned, handsome, or whatever you call him, 6 feet. What if he black in your eye though? All of that comes with a busted lip. You know what I mean? Is that what you're really looking for? Just because you know what I mean? This is you like this or you like that he get money like that. But then again, he's a big liar. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust nothing he says. What if he comes around and he try to sleep with all your girls, all your friends and stuff like that? But you just hold on to him because you like him. You dig what I'm saying? I done seen that. And then another thing, um, uh, when he says structure though too, you gotta make sure that you're looking out for your kids. Cause that's being very selfish to like a dude so much and knowing he ain't shit, but still continue to put him around your kids. Because real talk, your son is looking up to you. Especially like if you're a single parent, his father ain't in this life, his father ain't on nothing, or what if his father is in prison or something like that? Um, you might not be able to raise a boy on your own. Matter of fact, we're gonna do that subject because somebody was just asking that question. We was at work or something. Can a woman raise a man? So that's coming up. I got a lot of good stuff to talk about. I just gotta find the time to get the podcast out. And so, yeah, if y'all definitely want to be on here, we can definitely do that. You dig what I'm saying? But listen to that though, real talk. Um, this dude is coming over your house. Your kids see him come when it's dinner time. They see him get a plate. They see him, you know what I mean? He come over, he might smoke. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, he in the bedroom with your mom. You know, what if y'all in there having sex and the kids here and y'all having sex? But that's all they get from him. You dig what I'm saying? It's not funny, but I'm just saying it's really real because some of y'all is going for that. Dude will come over to the crib, he blow with you, he drink with you, he go upstairs, he go to your bedroom or whatever. You shut the door, y'all in there doing y'all thing, and all your kids ever see is his back. They know what kind of car he drive, but he don't never stop and feed into their life. He don't never say, nothing about how they doing. Do they got any sports events? He know, like say for instance, like if you a dude and you jump into this girl's life, this lady's life, and you know she's got kids, and um, it's a turn on to me when a woman really love her kids. Like if she talks about her kids all the time, or she got to go to like after school programs and stuff like that, and she cooking like that, to me, she's a nurturer. And in the Bible, you dig what I'm saying? I feel like she's really in her zone and stuff like that. So I love it. And plus, I love kids. I love family. I really do. You dig what I'm saying? And so anybody that has ever dealt with me on a relationship level, they know that I love kids. I don't care. If you got kids, man, I chop it up with them. Because I mean, when I cut hair, I give them conversation in a chair. I talk to them and stuff like that. So I'm really big on feeding into kids' spirit and trying to help them grow into what they're trying to be in this world. So nothing changes if I get into a relationship with a woman and she has kids. If she has kids, I ain't gonna just accept you. I accept everybody because I don't want to just come over there and just hang out with you. I want to see what they doing. You know what I'm saying? If you color in a coloring book, I might get on the floor with you and color. You got to figure that shit out though, because you got kids over here, and this nigga coming over here, he eating your food. He might be bringing you something to drink. He might be bringing you something to smoke. Then at the end of the day, they seeing his back. They don't see him love you. They don't see him bring you no gifts. He ain't never bringing you no flowers. He ain't never bringing you no cards. He ain't never bringing you doing nothing in front of their face that makes you happy, so they can see like, damn, he makes my mom happy. You know what I mean? Mom is happy when he comes around. He cool when he come around. Prime example, Horace. When Horace first met my mom, when he used to come over to our house, we used to live out in Americana back in 84, 85, 85, right when my grandmother died. It was the summer of 85. When Horse used to come over, Horse used to just bring like a sack of like Hardee's. He hadn't really like properly like met us. Like he might have came through and shook my hand, or he might see us in the living room. But Horse is so adamant. Like when he come in the door, hey, what's up? What you doing? What you watching on TV? He'll get into your conversation and stuff like that. Bring a few sandwiches in here. Y'all hungry? Well, here it's there. If y'all ain't hungry, later on, eat that. And when kids see that, when you like a little kid and somebody come and they get up with your mom and they take time to, you know what I mean? You want that person around more because now he brings life into the home. But that's what a real man is supposed to do. But yet and still, if he really like you know what I mean, then he gotta accept your kids. You know what I mean? And all kids ain't perfect. You know what I mean? Kids is kids. The process and the hopes is when they're young, us as parents, we have to mold them into something great. So whether they kind of rough around the edges or whatever they might be, they kids and they go through phases. They only learning or doing what they see other people do. You dig what I'm saying? And so if he ain't got patience, you know what I mean, to hang out with you and your kids, fam don't really like you. You dig what I'm saying? He might just like you. He might just like the face. my bad. I ain't just listen. I ain't just saying that, but maybe you got some good head, and that's what's keeping him around. But he don't like your kids. He like your head. So I'm just playing, man. We can laugh, man. We grown folks. We can laugh. But I'm telling you, he like your food. You dig what I'm saying? He like how y'all look out in public. Y'all look like a good couple out in public. You dig? You dope. A lot of dudes is trying to get at you. He got you. So now all of a sudden, now he got you. Now what? You dig what I'm saying? He just popping up every time you want to. Oh, bring some weed through, bring a drink through. I seen it before. I'm a project kid. You dig what I'm saying? I'm from the projects. I didn't did it. You dig what I'm saying? I had no intentions on really being with a person. Just you got benefits. And like he said, the performance comes with friends with benefits. You dig what I'm saying? And people do it in friendships. They do it here, and you'll get caught up on that. Girl, oh, he deked me down last night. Girl, he this and that, bragging to your friends about what he did or he bought you this, but he don't care nothing about you in the long run. Shit, you know, when we was coming up, there used to be a saying, "It ain't tricking if you got it." So I'm gonna tell you something. When a dude is out here getting a bag, man, he don't care nothing about buying like a little weed or like a little drink or taking you out to eat or copping you a little bit of this or copping you that. You dig what I'm saying? They'll do that just to shut up. I had a guy that jumped in my chair one time. True story. Check this out. Young kid too. Told me, he said, when I get up with a chick, I'd rather just pay her for sex. He says, because now we skip all the dating. We ain't got to go on no dates. I ain't got to take you to no restaurant. I ain't got to take you to the movies. I ain't even got to front like, you know what I mean? I want to be with you. So here it is. Take this couple of dollars. Let's go get this room. Let's make it happen and then get on out the way. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, Waniac, that's true. That's true shit, man. It's like that. It ain't tricking if you got it. And I done been in a position like that where, you know what I mean? I'm at a shorty crib. Yeah, I don't mind paying for this. I don't mind. But I will tell you this true story. I don't play when it comes to kids. You dig what I'm saying? And so if there's kids in that house, maybe because I grew up in the house with my grandmother, my great grandmother, my mom, my aunties, and stuff like that. My grandmother was crazy about us, and she always protected us, and she always made sure that when we laid our head down, we had peace. You know, she always made sure that we ate. And so, if I don't care, you know, what kind of relationship I was on with the chick, if she had kids, I'm gonna show them kids love. I don't care if it's their birthday. I'm looking out for them. I mean, I remember when I first got with Oli. I think that's one of the reasons why we bonded, is because it was Naja's second birthday, and she was going through something. And I remember seeing her in the parking lot, and she was just down. I was just like, "What's going on?" And she was just like, "Man, it's my baby's birthday." She was like, "I don't get paid to such and such," and and I'm hustling, right? And so as she telling me this, we just now met. And she was like, "I don't get paid into this weekend and shit." And she was just like, "Man, I can't do nothing for my baby right now." And true story, not to like put her on blast, because we wound up having a family and then we got Wizzy now. So she remembered this. The parking lot of Americana. I'm like, boom. Remember when we had the food stamps with that was the different colors and shit? So I had like oh, knock my thing out. Okay, so I had a book, a $65 food stamps. I think that was like one of the highest books you can get, like the $65 book. I ain't for sure. Maybe it was 100. I don't know. I had a $65 book of food stamps, and I had like probably like about, I don't know, $60 or something odd that was in my pocket. I'm like, listen, take these food stamps, go get some hot dogs, some, you know what I mean, some hamburgers and some stuff, you know what I mean, to cook, and then buy her a cake. She only turning two, so here go a few dollars. Get some paper plates and stuff like that, and just buy her a toy from somewhere that make a bunch of noise. And then, hey, just have her and the brothers, Arius and Seville, and them sit down and have a birthday party. And then Toya was staying with her too, so little Elijah was there. Little Elijah was a baby. I remember when I first met Elijah, I showed him how to walk. But I'm telling you, when I rock with you, I rock with the kids, man. You know what I mean? And so if you got a dude that's hanging around and he don't fuck with the kids, got to get him out of there immediately. You're gonna be responsible for that too, for the images and stuff that you put around your kids, and you know whether they good or whether they bad. And so if a dude don't fuck with your kids, I tell you right now, you might as well cut him loose. I'm just giving you that advice, and I ain't trying to stop nobody game. You know what I mean? Stop sliding up on these ladies, and regardless of whatever the relationship is, if you ain't got no intentions to be uh, a role model to her kids, which you don't owe her kids that unless you're going to be in her life. But if you're going to be in her life, I think personally, you owe them an example of what a man should be. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing, when kids is like 2 years old, they call it the terrible twos. They talking, they picking up everything. They mind, their brain is like a sponge, so they soak up everything they see, and they turn around and they repeat everything they see. So you coming over there, you might be the example that they seeing. How you talk, how you walk is what they taking back to school. This is how they learning. You dig what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all that be, you know, doing them little things, make sure them kids are straight, man, because they didn't ask to be here. And now that they here, you owe it to them to show them a better example. And that means it means if you got to step it up as a mother. But don't let no dude's performance neglect your child. You know what I'm saying? When he access for real, that I can remember, I took a tree from the dollar store that was outside with lights, and for all the little girls would have a tree at her house. Hey, and it's real like that. It's real like that though. But you know what I mean? And I like that about, you know, guys that I rock with. You know what I mean? Like if you 100% father, man, you know what I mean? Because it means a lot. If a nigga take care of his kids, then you know what I mean. To me, I always thought it was solid. If a nigga didn't take care of his kids, it's just like, nigga, how we gonna get into some trouble? You don't even take care of your kids. You put this kid here on earth. You don't even take care of your shorties, nigga. You definitely ain't gonna be loyal to me. So, but at the end of the day, and ladies, also, if he talking about he really like you dig what I'm saying? You could tell a lot about him on how he take care of his kids. Do he talk about his kids? Do he go and do anything for his kids? And I know that's just one area. I don't want to make that about everything, but don't let his performance neglect your children. You know what I mean? Or neglect what you stand for. And so we talked about it though, like last week. Some people got different types of relationships, situationships, friends with benefits, stuff like that. Some of y'all just, you know, that's all you really want. Like, fam, come through, come get this and go and go home. You know what I mean? Come get this and go home. That's how that's going. But I'm telling you right now, if that's the phase of life that you're going through, I mean, that's you got to live with that. Then you got to deal with that. You know what I mean? When it's time for you to get married, is you worn out, because that's all you've been doing is just letting people slide through and bust you down. Now all of a sudden you're trying to get married and you a big hole. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm bullshit. You just a big hole. Ain't nobody gonna want to lay up with you. You know, ain't nobody finna say I do to you, and you ain't. Yeah, I mean, stop. But I'm just keeping it 100. Don't let a person's performance fool you into thinking that this is what love is, or this is you gonna be with him for like forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Because it ain't gonna it ain't gonna work like that. Some niggas got money. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, Wayne said sharing is caring, for real, and that's true. But listen, what is he really trying to say? If he say he really like you know what I mean? I feel like this. Dude said it best. You got to do your investigation. What can you bring to the table far as like structure? You dig what I'm saying? Moving forward, if you really like me, we like each other's energy, we like each other's vibe. Do you support what I do? You dig what I'm saying? You got a job. I got a job right now and I'm struggling a little bit, but I got a goal of maybe opening up a restaurant. or maybe, you know what I mean, getting me like a food truck. Can he feed into your dreams? Can he make your dreams exciting? You dig what I'm saying? Um, can he, you know what I mean? Can you see yourself with this guy, you know what I mean, him supporting your dreams, or can you support his dreams and make him a better person? Because if dude can't make you better, then you wasting your time, you know what I mean? And so now here you is, you done gave up another gap or another chunk in your life, and then pretty soon you're gonna have to start from scratch. So when you say do your homework or study this person out, make sure, you know what I mean? And then make, okay, I guess you got to say it from this level then. What kind of relationship is you looking for? Because, you know, as you get older, motherfuckers trying to get somewhere and sit down, man. There's too much going on out here. Ain't nobody but finna keep playing. You know what I mean? Just sitting around playing. Finna get somewhere and sit down and try to get some shit. So this is what I want. I want a wife who loves God. She got a career, but she also understands her calling. What is your call on life? What do you do that you're passionate about, that comes easy, that you just do it with ease? Like, you know, you sleep, you dream about it. I want to hear you talk about it. You dig what I'm saying? Um, your credit fucked up. Are you trying to get your credit back together? You owe a few bills. Are you trying to, you know what I mean? Are you saving, trying to put that together? Instead of shooting out of town, jumping on planes, doing this and that, and always trying to be somewhere popping, are you handling your business? You dig what I'm saying? Can we save some money? Can we invest into something together? All right, can I go with you on one of your missions when you're doing something that you're passionate about? Are you gonna pull up to me while I DJ? You dig what I'm saying? And sit behind the DJ booth with me while I'm listening to music. You dig what I'm saying? While I'm playing music. You're gonna come and see me public speak. You dig what I'm saying? Straight up. I mean, I need to know this because if we ain't doing it like that, if we ain't rocking like that, I could do myself. You dig what I'm saying? I hate to keep being vulgar, man, but I'm telling you, man, I can date my hand and I'm straight. And it can go down like that for like a while until, you know, I figure this thing out. Cause I'm a lot to deal with. You dig what I'm saying? I'm institutionalized. You know what I mean? I'm praying for that. You know what I mean? And I got a lot of things that God has blessed me with. So I know I'm hard to deal with. But one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not finna play with you. You dig what I'm saying? Got to have someone that you can have memories with and not just moment. That's a gem right there. Wayniak said, you got to have someone that you can have memories with and not just moments. Does that make sense? Memories, something that we can go back and sometimes the memories is bad, sometimes they good, but you know what, memories sustain stuff. Like, man, you remember when this happened, how we hit our knees and we prayed, or you remember how, man, we turned up on this one right here, or we went out here and we had a blast. And you dig what I'm saying? Instead of a moment, you know what I mean? You living for the moment. Oh man, we went in, we did that. That was just a moment, but it fade. Now you don't even talk to each other no more. So now it's a wrap. You dig? And so I gotta go to work. Unfortunately, it's 9 o'clock already. I hate when we be chopping it up, especially when you be on one. Man, you gotta jump on the podcast, bro. I think people can get a lot out of you. You dig what I'm saying? And you done already shaved your head. You should jump up on the bald head nuts. Me and G Nice, and then we need to get it together. But our time schedules is not colliding with each other, or not. That dude is busy. Craft think that they run my life, and they don't. And I'm finna find me some other stuff to do. But listen, man, I love y'all. And if I can leave y'all with anything, don't let I really like you govern your life. Like he said, you know what I mean? We too grown to be letting like govern how we move with adults. You dig what I'm saying? Just because I like you don't mean that, you know what I mean, we can be together. Some people ain't meant to be together. You know what I mean? All right. People is hitting me and stuff like that. That's dope. I like that because and behind the scenes they're gonna start asking me questions. Some people got some stuff from out of there. And so yeah. But listen, we're going to I don't know if I'm gonna do a part 3. But dude got some more stuff that he was saying. I want to really like break it down, but I need somebody to jump on here with me. So I don't want to just give it from my perspective. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of people give me compliments and said, "Man, I like what you said. That's cool." Courtney Smith, happy birthday! I seen you as the post was going up, and you gave me a shout out. Happy birthday, my dude. God bless you too. Thank you for your support. And yeah, but at the end of the day, shout out to my man Mix. The video is hot, it's popping. Waniac, man, you gonna do something else on the music side? Have you been writing or anything like that? I got some stuff, man. You know what I mean? You might want to jump on here and give me a 16 or something. But meanwhile, listen to this, ladies. Stop, you know what I mean, being naive and gullible and letting somebody just run up on you and dictate things on how you move, talking about they like you. You dig what I'm saying? Find somebody that like what you do, that like your life, that can help you better your life. And man, most importantly, if you got kids, fam, you know what I mean? What can you bring to the table? And it's like this, dude, my dude, if you ain't ready for that, don't go for that because that ain't for everybody. It's not your responsibility to get in a relationship and take care of somebody's kids. But if you a man, you get in a relation, you accept this lady's kids. You don't just accept her, you accept everything that comes with her. And if kids ain't your thing, then why slide through there and play with their mom and do little shit like that? Because you ain't doing nothing but setting a bad example to them. And you know, on the front street, what I say about this, y'all hate when that shit happen to y'all. So don't go do that to nobody else because the first thing you'll be doing to your BM is like question like who over there, who you got around my son, who you got around my daughter, this and that, stalking the house and trying to fight people and shit like that. But then you want to go to somebody's house and lay up and just treat their mom like she just a sex bag and eat up their food. You over there high, eating up all their cereal and shit, drinking up all their juices and eating they fruit snacks, your grown ass, and then you don't bring nothing to the table. Cut that bullshit out, man. That shit is corny. I'm telling you, real talk. That shit is corny. Don't do that shit because you wouldn't want nobody doing that to your baby mama. So stop that. If you ain't gonna be no real man, stay out that lady life, man. And she got kids for real. Bare truth, man. God bless y'all. I'm gone.